Hello, good people. All of you that's new to the page, welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Listen, from now until the end of the year at least, I'm doing a series called Millionaire. I'm calling it Mondays, Millionaire Mindset. And we're going to talk about a couple of principles that's going to help you guys, right? So I don't have a stock pick for you. There's plenty of them. You look at the other videos. But if you just pick stock and you just go to YouTube and you just want to find out what's the new hot stock and you don't change this, you will never make it in investing. So I want to help you to remember, I don't want to teach some of you guys I don't want to just feed you fish. I want to teach you how to fish, right? When you start thinking differently, the psychology that comes with investing, the psychology that comes with creating your own wealth, becoming financially independent. If you change your mindset, it changes your life. It really does. And then I'm going to add one principle that deals with stock. So let's do that first. Let's deal with a principle that's used in stock or terminology, right? Let's deal with dollar cost averaging, right? So a lot of people teach you how to dollar cost average down, but they really don't talk about dollar cost averaging up, which is another principle that you need to know about to make money, right? So dollar cost averaging down is simply this. Let's say you buy a stock at $10 a share, right? You buy one stock, at $30 a share. This one gets kind of confusing when you're explaining it, but I try to simplify things. Let's say you buy one share of stock at $30, right? And then the price falls all the way to $10. And then you go, it fell. I lost money, but I believe that this stock is going to be worth $50 or $60 down the road. And so it went from $30 down to $10. So now you buy another share at $10. So now you've bought one at $30 and you bought one at $10. That's called dollar cost averaging, right? So the question is, now you have two shares. How much do you own the two shares at? You own the two shares now at $20 because the average of 30 and 10 is 20, right? Because you only have one stock of each. So now your dollar cost average, that's how, if you buy a stock at a high price and you want to bring your cost average down, that's what you do. Dollar cost average down. Okay. I did another video on it months ago. I'll try to find it and leave a video here, but it's called dollar cost averaging down. But a lot of people miss the boat on dollar cost averaging up. All right. And there's times when you need to dollar cost average up. I did it with NEO, but I also did it with Tesla. For instance, I bought my first share of Tesla at 500, right? Then it ran up to 700. And so, yeah, I bought some more at 700 and then it ran up to 900. And then I bought some more at 900, right? And you say, well, why would you buy more at 900? Because I was under the belief of Kathy Woods of ARK Investment at that time that that stock was going to go to 2000 because I realized it wasn't just a car company. It's a technology company. So what I did then was dollar cost average up because I saw the future potential in the company. And I did the same thing for NEO, right? And I'm going to purchase more of NEO at a higher price than when I bought it months ago, because I know that I believe that NEO is going to skyrocket over the next 3 to 5 years. And so whatever price I buy it at now, I expect it to be worth 3 times that much in 5 years, right? It could be worth 3 times that much in 3 years. It could be worth 3 times that much in a year and a half, the way NEO works. So that's a principle that you want to know about. Dollar cost averaging down, but you also want to know when to dollar cost average up. Okay, so I want to talk about one more thing, and I don't want to ramble on. I just want to give you guys some good principles, right? I read Damon's book, Damon from Shark Tank. He's the brother. I read his book, and I was on a plane ride to Ireland, and I had a lot of time. And so I read his book, and his book opened my mind up to something that's very true. I mean, these are little simple things. And if you're truthful and honest with yourself, you'll know I'm telling you the truth, right? And so what he did in his book, I don't have it with me, and you just Google it. He took 10 different people. One was a music producer, one was a guy in business, another one was an athlete. So he took 10 different people, I believe it was, and he interviewed, and they were all successful. They were all at the top of their game in their different areas, right? But he looked at the commonality, the things that they had in common, right? I tried to use a big word there, but it didn't come out right. I tried. So, and so what happens was, the one that stuck out to me is this. Most of those people are active before they're proactive. And I want to say that again so we understand this principle, right? You need to be proactive before you become reactive. So, businessman, in the morning, first thing you do, you wake up and you start checking your emails, right? But what happens is, an hour later, you're still reading emails. Some of you guys, most of you guys, you get up, you check your Instagram, and you check your Facebook. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I did it for years. Tell the truth. So what happens is, you say in your mind, you say, oh, I'm going to check this for 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into 50 minutes like that. It turns into a half an hour like that. So before you know it, at the end of the day, you spent 2 hours on Facebook consuming what other people have put out, right? And that's not a good practice. So what you need to do is get out your emails in the morning. Get out your content in the morning. Get out what you need done in the morning. Do your study in the morning. And then in the evening, then you can be reactive. So be proactive first. So what I do is I get up in the morning now, instead of doing that after my short time of meditation, then I'm studying. I'm getting my emails out, and I'm getting my to-do list out. And then in the evening, then I'll cut on Facebook or Instagram, and I limit that time. It's very limited. I probably spend 10 minutes a day. That's it. Because what happens is, you'll find out you're way more productive. In the music industry, when I'm mixing a record, when you're mixing, which I've done little of this year because I'm just in stock. My wife calls me a stockaholic, thanks to you guys, fam. But what we do in the music industry is I think of percentages, just like I do stock, 1%. And what I tell to young up and coming producers is, if you just mix and make your mix sound 1% better, so you make your horns sound 1% better, make your drums sound 1% better, make your vocals sound 1% better, eventually you'll have 100%. And so don't think about the big moves. Think about the 1%, right? And so that's what I want you guys to do, is I want you to think about the amount of time you spend in a week consumed with Facebook and Instagram. And think to yourself, if I spend 1 more minute on me, and 1 more 15 minutes, 1 more half an hour, building my dream, getting my business, or studying my stock, or doing my research, or how to make more money with my money, then you are adapting a millionaire mindset, because all of the people that Damon interviewed, they were all millionaires. And so there's different things that they do. There's different ways that they think. That I'm going to tell you this quick story, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. And if this has helped you if it helped you 1%, I want you to hit the like button. And I want you guys to help me get to 100,000 by sharing my page. But I want to tell you guys this, right? And remember this. A bank pays you 0.01%, right? If you make 33.3% on a stock on your money, then every 3 years your money doubles. And that's powerful, knowing that knowledge. Every 3 years you're doubling your money. So what'll happen is, and remember, it's all about little things that make a lot. What happens is you begin to see the value of your money grow, and you're on your way to becoming financially independent. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It's what you do with it that counts, right? I'm going to leave you with this last tidbit. And this is something that blew my mind 20 years ago. This was before the recession. This was the recession before the last recession in 2008. They were interviewing this millionaire. And I want you guys to hear this, because this is so important. Because you guys are waking up you guys are starting to understand who you are. You're way more brilliant than you think you are. You're way smarter than you think you are, right? We limit ourselves. These 5 inches that traps our minds, that keeps us in the box, keeps us where we're at our levels. If we change this, it changes your whole life. So here's what happened. There was this billionaire who lost something like $30 million overnight in the market, like $30 million overnight. And they asked him, what's going on? I mean, like, what were you thinking? Are you, how much did this hurt you? I mean, are you like going crazy? And he said, nope. Just calmly looked at the camera and said, nope. And they were like, $30 million overnight. I mean, like, what do you think of losing that kind of money? What he said, I never forgot. And this is so powerful. He looked dead in that camera and he says, I never worry about being broke. I'm telling you that, guys, this because this is where I am. Because it's not that I got $50 million in the bank, but I've changed my mindset, right? What he said to the reporter is, I know how to make money. And he says, and I have friends that have money. He said, if I lost everything tomorrow, it's nothing for me to go to one of my billionaire friends and ask for a couple of $1 million, because they know I know how to multiply that. He says, so because of my friends, I'll never be poor. I'll never be broke. That just blew my mind. And some of you got to get to that place. You have to get to that place. You know how you get to that place? Go through your phone, and everybody that has called you over the last year, over the last 3 to 5 years, and every time they've called you, they go, hey, Bob, hey, listen, I need, or hey, Jill, hey, Tyrone, how you doing? Yeah, I need. If their last 10 calls, are like that or were like that, go to your phone and hit the delete button. I did. Hit the delete button. They're going to say, oh, well, Bob, he don't know me anymore. I've had people call me and they go, hey, Larry, hey, yeah, how you doing? I said, excuse me, who is this? Oh, you don't know who I am? I said, nope. Oh, you don't got me programmed in your phone? Like, nope. Because they're takers. They're taking. They're just takers. They haven't checked on you. They ain't checked to see how you was doing during COVID. They didn't check to see if you lost your job, if you needed food or anything. They're just takers. They are consuming your resources, right? Start surrounding yourself with different people. Now, I'm not talking about friends and family and people with good hearts or whatever. You guys know who the dead weight is in in your life. Don't worry about what they think about you. What you think about them is more important than what they think about you, right? And so what you have to do is you have to cut that dead weight off, because all they're doing is draining you of your time, talent, and resources. And that's all. And that's their sole purpose in your life. So you have to cut them loose. And then you literally need to walk across the aisle and start partnering with people that don't necessarily look like you, that don't travel in the same circles that you do. And you will learn something. And then you will be at the same mindset of that millionaire, right? You'll be at the same mindset of that billionaire that say, I don't worry about money or bills because I know how to make money. And I can go borrow this and turn it, I can borrow $1 and make it $3 and give that money back. So I'll never worry about I'll never worry about being broke. For a person to lose $30 million overnight and look at the camera and say that, you know what that is? That's millionaire mindset, right? I know I'm throwing a lot of nuggets out there at you guys. A lot of you guys asked me to do this. I'm calling this Monday Night Millionaire Mindset. If you guys do like this kind of stuff, drop me a comment down there and tell me if you want me to continue doing this. Yes, I'm going to continue to give you the stock and all of this, but this is something extra that I'm going to do on Monday nights from now until the end of the year. And if you really like this stuff, help Uncle Larry get to 100,000. It's easy. All I need is 30,000 of you to get me one more subscriber, and we're there. Hey, before I go, I want you guys to make sure that you got the notification bell checked to where you get the notifications. So if you're seeing this and you didn't get a notification, then make sure it's checked. And for those of you that's new, hey, hit the like button, subscribe button, and then the notification bell. And we'll see you next time. This is Larry Jones with Stock Up. Live, love, laugh, and learn.